honestly speaking, Nigerians have hailed the popular comedian for disgracing and embarrassing Osinbajo and Buhari. And one would be wondering how? How can somebody disgrace somebody, expose somebody, at the end of the day, you are still hailing the person? Or don't you think it's an insult? But let us get into the matter proper. You have a better understanding. Mr. Macaroni, a well-known comedian and social media influencer from Nigeria, recently addressed a statement made by the Federal Republic of Nigeria's president 7 years ago. Mr. Macaroni claimed in a tweet posted on his official Twitter account that President Muhammadu Buhari and his Vice President Yemi Osinbajo polled Nigerians on whether a dollar being worth 216 naira was acceptable. He continued by saying that Nigerians have been asking the same issue since a dollar was converted to 800 naira. He said, President Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo asked us this issue 7 years ago. Today, Nigerians are requesting them. Okay, with 800 naira to $1, we must act immediately. He tweeted, this was the question President Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo asked us 7 years ago. Nigerians are asking them today. Is 800 naira to $1 okay? We must act now. And you can see from that, you see that internet, doesn't forget. And one thing is that the so-called supporters of APC, they are so shameless. They are so shameless. Just the same way PDP supporters were so shameless defending Goodluck Jonathan. Some people will tell you, I forget, Jonathan's era was bad. Well, of course we know, but Buhari is better, Buhari is worse, Jonathan is better. Me, I don't even support all those nonsense. Whether it was bad for 30% or 40%, bad na bad. Bad na bad. This one can be worse. To me, all of them belong to the same category. That was not what we wanted. We shouldn't even be using that as a yardstick. Okay, because some people say, oh, return us to where we were before. No, at least from that, from the way things are going, you can't really blame them for saying that. But if you think deeply, we're not supposed to be operating on that level. Do you know how much we have in this country? And do you know the few people who are holding this money, who are holding the wealth of this country? If you know, you will be shocked. At some point, there was a time people were like, when you hear billions, you'll be surprised. Do we have that kind of money in this country? I beg you, with the way things are, it's a lie. We get more than that. If all the money that we are getting are being used judiciously, believe you me, the manner to which we borrow money will be minimized. If we are not, at least because we are still going to borrow, but it will be minimized and it will be used judiciously. But they will borrow the money, they will filter it, they will share it among themselves. Some people will work for 35 years, they can't even get their gratuity, don't talk of pension. But this set of people just work for 4 years or 8 years at maximum. And what are they doing? They will, beautiful rubbish is what they always chunk out at the end of the day. But go and check what they take home. Go and check what they take home. Even with Tinubu and Buhari and Osinbajo now and some few other people, we are told that they are going to be getting 60-something billion naira as a gratuity and pension or whatever. Once you see the breakdown of what they are going to be taking home, you go weep. And those who cannot even feed themselves, they can't even afford 1 meal a day. They can't afford 1 meal a day. They are the ones that will come out and be shouting rubbish. Now, the question now is that the same, this man, Buhari is a scam. If you don't believe, it's a scam. The person that told us then that, anybody telling you that they are paying subsidy, that is a scam. No, there's nothing like subsidy. But today, what is happening? That one where they talk like Osoyin. If you are from Yoruba, you will know what they call Osoyin. Keyamo. Say, no, we are not paying subsidy, that we are paying premium. They will change them. Now they are paying, they even pay more than the previous governments they were accusing and blaming that they were not, that there was nothing like a subsidy payments as at that time. That is a scam. But they are paying it. Do you know what they are saying now? They say they are going to remove that subsidy. That subsidy that ought to have been removed in 2012 that they stood and they misled a lot of people. These guys have been working with propaganda. Buhari, Tinubu, and his team, the APC general, they are living on propaganda. They stood against that government not to remove subsidy. But guess what? They have said in 2023 they are going to remove subsidy. And when is it going to be? After they must have left. It's going to be June. After they must have left, they said they're going to remove subsidy. Why didn't they remove the subsidy? They are not removing subsidy. Every day they will be complaining. And yet, they are increasing the fuel price every day. And they will not say it's a global thing. Our Osinbajo and Lenny, when it was not global, we could remember during the economic meltdown worldwide then. It didn't affect Nigeria. I think that was the time of a Yaradua. Did we experience a deficit? We experienced a surplus. So it's just unfortunate. They were asking the same question, the same Buhari who was telling Nigeria that if anybody tell you that they are paying subsidy, it's a scam. And the same people ask the same question. Is 216 naira to $1 okay? Now so the two of them talk. Osinbajo, you know that one only God know what they do that one. You know they feel the talk now. But if now they carry, if they say they want share money for market now, body go strong. Yeah, they go, yeah, push on. Go and share money. Go and share money. Well, many viewers were astounded by what Macaroni said and responded to the post vehemently, while others offered their ideas and comments on what they observed. This APC supporters say they don't get shame at all. This kind of suffering where they suffer, and now they want to use it to rob everybody. Just like what is obtainable in the north, they won't carry that nonsense. Can't give everybody. Just be suffering and be following these people like Bumu. Charlie Boy will say, our Bumu don't do. Before now, I thought we have leadership problems in Nigeria, but no, we have followership problem. There's no reason under the sun for anyone to be talking about APC or PDP in Nigeria now. We will keep voting along the lines of sentiment, ethnicity, and ignorance. Vote anybody you like. We will be there. We'll be here to see who will suffer most. The North has been president for over 40 years, yet they have more people than any other region in Nigeria. Well, you are sound, bro. Make it louder. He concern anybody. My own be say anybody wey dey support evil go come upon you. You can't escape it. That is it. If they manipulate themselves and put themselves there, and those who support them, all of them, they will suffer. The Bible says that while others will be saying there's casting down, but the children of God will be saying there's lifting. They will be saying there's lifting. Say there's no need to argue with anybody. Do your own bit. Know that what you are doing, set your conscience, and you are doing it on the basis of truthfulness and sincerity. Leave the rest. Let those who are covering themselves, who are covering sins, let them continue. You will reap it, no matter what. You will reap it. Even with the APC misfortune to Nigeria and Nigerian progress, many Tinubu and APC miscreant thugs are still living in a blind man world by defending their ineptitude and failed governance. My people, sincerely, I honestly, we as Nigerians, they fear me because despite this hardship, suffering poverty, we see with these same Nigerians, we look the other way and still vote this God-forsaken APC and PDP government. I hope and pray we don't even miss Obidati, because it will be like missing rapture when the trumpet sounds. Make we help ourselves as God helps us. Oh my goodness. Like somebody said that we don't have a leadership problem, we have followership problem. Because I begin to wonder, say, really? I don't even blame, I'm always saying it, I don't blame all these politicians again. No. Now the people who they support them, you see your life don't bend. You see say they don't scatter your life. You see they support them. Onto waiting. Ha. Now wow. So that is the question they're asking them. Is 800 to $1 okay now? They should come and tell us. Shameless set of people.